Gavin Newsom shares a Musk live stream where LA firefighters deny his water shortage lies. This from David Gilmore over on Mediaite. California Governor Gavin Newsom mocked Elon Musk for having, quote, lies about the water shortage exposed during his own live stream briefing with a member of the LA Fire Command team amid criticism of the city's attempts to control the raging wildfires. Elon Musk had interviewed this guy, this LA firefighter, and claimed that, you know, this was overregulation and prevented creating brush clearing, bad governance, these kind of things. And on Sunday, Newsom hit back by posting the final exchange. This was the last part of this conversation, the firefighter, showing Musk discussing the situation with a senior LA firefighter and claiming that Elon Musk has been exposed by firefighters for his own lies. The firefighter said the Department of Water and Power did a great job. They brought in big trucks for us, and we used them as basically mobile hydrants because they were, you know, running out of water on the fire hydrants, which, of course, is because you just can't design a water system big enough to protect an entire city that's on fire, every single house. It can't be done. As the firefighter explained to Elon Musk, he said, we're flowing an amount of water that the system couldn't handle. It was overwhelming. And Musk says, oh, all right, sounds good. So there you go. And 44 Republicans voted against forest management wildfire prevention. And this was just last month in December. This was House Resolution 10545, the American Relief Act of 2025, which would have provided $75 million for the construction and maintenance of shaded fuel breaks in the Pacific regions. So here you have legislation allocating $75 million, which is, you know, at the federal level, chump change. I mean, it can do a hell of a lot in California, but for the federal government, it's chump change. $75 million to basically create fire breaks in Southern California. And keep in mind, this was over a month ago. The bill also replenished federal disaster funds so that if there was a disaster in Southern California or anywhere else in the country, you know, the federal government would have the money. And these are the Republicans who voted against it. In the Senate, it was Mike Braun, Mike Crapo, Josh Hawley, Ron Johnson, John Kennedy, Mike Lee, Rand Paul, James Rich, Mitt Romney, and Eric Schmidt. And in the House, Jim Banks, Andy Biggs, Dan Bishop, Lauren Boebert, Josh Bretschin, Tim Burchett, Eric Burleson. You know, if any of these guys represent you, you might want to give them a phone call. Eric Burleson, Michael Cloud, Andrew Clyde, Eli Crane, John Curtis, Scott DeJarlis, Russ Fulcher, Tony Gonzalez, Bob Good, Lance Gooden, Glenn Grothman, Andy Harris, Diana Harshberger, Wesley Hunt, Debbie Lesko, Greg Lopez, Nancy Mace, Thomas Massey, Rich McCormick, Corey Mills, Alex Mooney, Andy Ogles, Scott Perry, Matt Rosendale, Chip Roy, Keith Seff, Tom Tiffany, and Beth Van Dyne. All of them voting against creating the very fire breaks that now Elon Musk is saying Democrats failed to prepare or produce, and therefore we've got this crisis. Incredible. Absolutely incredible.